Hi, as promised, let's jump right into it with how this eclipse will affect your sign. And remember, you can listen to not only your rising sign, but also your sun sign, or maybe I should say it the other way around. The rising sign is the role you play, and whether paradoxically that role is assigned in early childhood, or it has connection to your birth story or how you appear. The rising sign, when you're in present moment, when you're in the now moment, it's how you project those energies, and then the sun sign is more the radiant consciousness that you have. So the interplay between the two is muy importante, and so let's start with Aries. Mercury retrograde in Aries, Aries rising, and then the Sun, Moon, North Node, and Mercury all in Aries, along with Venus for this eclipse. That's a lot of teachers of love and harmony and frequency. Hello, Venus. Teachers of how do you be I am, and with your Mars and Pisces hanging out with Saturn, it can suggest a conflict between jumping in, but jumping in, why? Are you jumping in from the intention to make sure that everybody's taken care of, including yourself? Or are you jumping in to be the savior, to think that you have all the answers and you're interfering with a person's ability to connect to their own higher and deeper wisdom, their own sage, their own Tao or God consciousness? Um, and then in Kansas City, the solar eclipse has a Leo ascendant. So Leos are definitely prominent here, not only because it's a solar eclipse and you guys are ruled by the radiant sun. That's a star, by the way. That's also a portal for other multidimensional travels, basically. Um, the Leo energy in this eclipse is centered around those 19-year cycles I gave in the other, '05, '86, '67. And just know that it's important that you set your clear intention, Leo. That you don't look at it, what can I get from somebody? The sun doesn't say that. The sun doesn't say, not shining on you because I don't agree with you. The sun just radiates and illuminates, sort of like the north wind and the sun, that Aesop's fable. It'd be good for you to kind of look at that. Sagittarius, the wise hermit fire sign. You're the alchemist. That's the one, that's the book that I'd read if I were you. And with the fact that Athena is in Sagittarius as this eclipse, allow that wisdom to just kind of spark through the pineal or the ajna, the third eye, and hold those possibilities. You don't have to communicate all of them. As a matter of fact, do kind of an exercise over the next 3 to 4 weeks while Mercury's in retrograde and all of that, and while Jupiter and Uranus is coming into alignment on April 20th. Take time to do the holding of these visions and see what energy you attract. See what people are really vibing with you. Ondas, having those waves of energy with you. And then after Mercury goes direct, you can, organize and get everybody going. More sort of like a coach, on a really good unified athletic team. Let's fucking go. All right, this is fire, and then I'm gonna do them separately because then people don't feel like that they have to listen to an element that they're not interested in hearing about. Yeah, you're patient fire signs, but the point is we're all 12 elements, and our rawmaterial.com that Tavish and I have co-founded. One of the exercises is imagining you're at Stonehenge or Chichen Itza or any place where the ancients, our foreparents, put stones, and you're in the center. You're the 13th element, the 13th entity, and these 12 pillars all around you represent the whole of your tribe and the whole of your own internal council. Okay? And this is me now, Jennifer Lopez on Amazon Prime or whatever. Yeah, the critics slammed it. Basically because I don't think they really understood what her intentions were. She's Leo. But we all have this console of pillars that our raw material talks about. Thank you for listening, you fire people. And don't burn it down. Just kind of imagine what it would look like if it weren't there.